Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Last Caretaker. I'm sure y'all can hear it. There's a phone ringing. We're gonna answer it and I'm gonna talk to you about the game.
Dad? No, sorry. I'm sorry. If someone answers, don't. I just wanted to say I made it. That's all. I made it.
Alright, so welcome everybody to another episode of The Last Caretaker. Since the last episode, the game is updated. So now they've added customization to the boat. So that's what the blueprint table was for right there. So that's going to be this table right here. And then they added a phone. So right here you can add paint jobs to your boat to get stuff done. And it's honestly a really, really awesome update. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the human seed that's in here. We can't touch it yet. The game doesn't tell you this. So, I'm a little upset, and I would never have known unless I had played the game on my own. I need to put stuff away. Nope. Because that is going to go in here. That needs to go in there. That needs to go in there. This will not be an ammo crate. I think I made this one the fats. Yeah, okay. This game doesn't tell you really what to do. Really at all. Come on. I do this every time in the start of every episode and it never works, but that's fine. Let's put it over here. Oh, that worked. So what it's saying is retrieve a place to see within a Lazarus pod. You do have to make your own Lazarus pod, but there's a time limit, as you saw in the last episode, as to how long you get with that gene seed. Or that, not gene seed. Sorry, I'm thinking, oh, wow, y'all are broken. Just with the seed in general. But the Lazarus pod is what you need to actually put into the thing at the Lazarus facility. Well, what they don't tell you is you need fresh water, you need memories and stuff. I've collected those. You need foods and stuff like that to be able to create it, and you're still on that time limit. It does not freeze the seed. So we actually have to go back to the Lazarus complex, and we need to get it prepared to accept a human seed to create a human. So that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to go back to the Lazarus complex, and we're going to get all that done, and you're going to kind of follow along with me a little bit. Now, I really, really recommend watching this video, because I never knew this unless I played single player on my own, and it would have sucked if I had missed it. I did also test out some other stuff as well. So I did test out the flamethrower. This thing is amazing. It's very useful. I need to upgrade into that at some point. I think I have the water cable unlocked, right? Gas, water. I don't know if I unlocked water. I did. Okay. So I did unlock a lot of stuff right off the bat. So I'm pretty happy about that. Let me put... Oh, man, we're good. Damn, we're good. Okay. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to begin my journey back to the Lazarus complex, because it definitely is a pain in the ass to figure this out later. I would like to go. I would like to move. Thank you. Oh, I love this volumetric rain. Like, seriously, this looks so nice. Did I turn something off? Yeah, we're fine. We have engines. Use them. I don't even know why that was turned off in the first place. So we're going to head back. We're going to get everything set up. Probably between here and the Lazarus Complex, we're going to stop off at a couple of areas. Though on this save, this particular one, there was other stuff in here, at least, if I remember correctly, that I was able to kind of go to. I think Refueling Outpost was there. I don't remember if that was there or not. We're not going to stop. It doesn't look like we actually have anything except that to stop off at, but I don't really want to go there. Nomad's Tower. Yep, that was there. Yeah. So we're going to go back to the Lazarus Complex because this definitely was a big pain in the ass if I had not done this in single player. I kind of would have ruined everything. So give me a bit. I'm going to pause. I'm going to drive over to the Lazarus Complex or resume the video if something interesting happens. So give me a bit, and then I will be back. So give me a bit. Oh, and I did also want to mention, I don't remember this being here, but they added this in the upper deck. I don't remember this being here before, but yeah. So now if I'm driving, I can charge myself while I drive. So, yeah. All right, anyway, be back when we get there. All right, we're back at the compound. Oh, God, that drive sucks. It's so long. Ugh. All right, so we need to... Oh, we need to kind of figure this out a little bit here, because there's some interesting things that we can do. We can either do, well, what I'm probably going to do, and I'd probably prefer to do it this way. Where's my, let me build a forklift. Let me build a donk lift. I'm so sorry, a donk lift. Build it right there. We'll build it right there. Oh, and also, this is another part of the update. There's snapping, so you can toggle it to be on and off. I like it on. Makes everything more even. Okay, so Donklift needs stuff. So let's grab the Donkadonk. So we already have display screens, alloy frames. We want to add all missing parts to queue. And then we're going to take these crates with us here. That's going to be like the main thing. You done? Nope, almost. It's got one more. There. Dunk lift. Doesn't need petrol. I hope to God it doesn't need petrol. That looks like it needs petrol. I mean, we have petrol cans in there. Oh, damn, really? Oh, man. That's okay. I can work with that. It does need petrol. Wow, that's fine. Let's do a pallet here. Let's put it right there. Nope, right there. And yeah, when you plunk it down, you can look away and it stays there. So I actually really like that. Okay, so now that that's done, let me go grab a petrol can because I think yeah, there's 175 in this damn thing. That's exhaust. Okay. Let's grab the crates here. So let's grab this one. Oh, God. Heavy boy. Heavy boy. Come on. I know you wanna. Give me 1 second while I get this loaded on a, on the pallet. Oh, okay. Got the donk lift up here. Fork up. This is cool. I mean, I'm glad the devs added this, because this is super cool. Oh, God. Okay. So, long story short, we have to supply the actual pods with water, and we have to supply it with power. And when you get the human seed in there, it doesn't keep it from expiring. You actually have to use it right away. If you don't, you're kind of SOL. Ooh. May have screwed myself here. Nope, we're good. So, this is kind of why I had to come back. We wanted to get this built before we did anything. Now, there's a couple ways we can do this. Because we need power, as you see there. That's a requirement. And we need water, which is over there. There's two different areas that we can go to kind of get this done. And I'm going to show you the first area, because this is going to be the main area that we need to repair, fix, and get it done. Our first area is going to be down here on this elevator. So this elevator isn't just for pretty looks and things like that. This elevator actually goes down into the Lazarus compound. I don't really care about you as much. There. Goes. This comes into a area that actually has water pumps and a water filter. Don't really care as much about it. Come on, break already, dude. The fact that it's not... Oh my god, took it long enough. So this is the main thing we need to get up and running. I'm just gonna kill all those guys. But that also means we need to be able to transport this water up. So, how I did it in my personal world is I ran power and water right through this area here, and I did not get the power from up there. I actually got power because there's another spot you can get power from. No. No. Hey, look, another donk. Donk lift. Just put you here. But there's another spot you can get water from, and we'll show that in a second. Okay, so I need iron, plastic, and rubber. So let's get back up here. And this is fresh water. So let's do this. And this is also why they have the shredder and the production thing here as well. Because you have to... There's going to be stuff you need to create and do and stuff like that. Crap. Iron, plastic, and something else. Whatever. Something or other. Let's see. Rubber. Sure. Iron. I didn't want that many. Okay. Okay. Silicon. Polyurethane. Why not? Let's get a little bit of copper here. Split 5. Split 5. 5. And 5. Okay. I think that's all I needed. Because we need to repair at least one water pump. We need to create a water tank. And we need to repair the water purifier. Because this will all take power to run and stuff like that. So we'll get moving. As you see here, there is a section here where you can plug in electricity and fresh water. I don't do anything over here. I do everything right here. It's actually a lot easier, and it's within 20 meters. So it's not like you'd be SOL kind of deal. Damn it, plastic. That's what I needed. Shite. It's okay. The other crate has plastic. Actually, wait. I want to see. Can I fix the water purifier first? I need plastic, fabric, and aluminum. Okay. So fabric and aluminum along with plastic. Sure, whatever. Up, 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 up. Oh, God. I wish that that had, like, a floor designator where you can go, hey, I want to go to this floor. I want to go to this floor. Because if I had not hit the stop button, it would have just kept going. We need plastico. Do I have plastic? I do. Fabric. I need aluminum, I think, right? Silicon, aluminum. I can walk slow for a minute. So all of this is needed just for these pods, and all of this can be done within here now. Also in the in my single player world, I did create a link to my boat for power, because that typically has more batteries and stuff like that. But with that being said, I leave it unhooked unless I absolutely need it. And most of the time I don't. Most of the time the power supplies here are good enough that I don't need that. So we're going to fix this up. There we go. That's number 1. And this is number 2. Once these are fixed up, I'm going to hook up the salt water to this, but then I'm going to go get power ran. Beautiful. Water cable, done. So now what's going to happen is, when that gets power, it's going to pump water into the water purifier, and then we're going to build a tank right there. And actually, let me get that placed down right quick. Put it... I do like the incremental, like, hey, I'm going to, like, one at a time kind of deal. We're going to do that. That's fine. So let's get back up. And then we're going to go try and get the power going here, because that's going to be another big thing that we have to kind of get done. Boop. So let's see here. Let's put... Actually, I want to keep this. So the power is going to be up there. So it's a little bit different as well, because the only areas that you can get power from are down below, down there, very tippy top, but then there's this third area that you can kind of go to past this area. Now, I did scrap this entire area in my playthrough because I didn't have as many resources as I do in this one. But yeah, here's your power. So I use wind power. It's significantly easier to deal with, and you don't have to rely on daytime, nighttime BS. So we'll get this repaired up here. There's that. I'm out of iron, but that's fine. So that's kind of one of the main deals. But because we have this, what I'm going to do right quick is just do this. Going to fabricate extender. Going to fabricate. Going to do that. Then we're going to just start getting this ran. Now, one of the big things in this is trying to get the correct amount of... the correct amount of power options down here. So I did use, I think, a little bit of solar to boost the power originally until I could get all of the cyclones built. But outside of that, I don't really care enough. And I eventually built medium batteries that would handle everything. Let me just put... Yeah, we'll deposit all that in there, sure. I need iron. Main deal here. Main dealio. Where's my iron? I need 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Oop, I didn't want to climb that. And we're going to talk about how the Lazarus pod works and how it's set up and what it has to do. So let me get back up here. Now, this is going to be the one part where cables are going to be your best friend. You're going to need a lot of cables for pretty much everything. Get this done. I don't even think I have enough cables. I think I'm going to actually have to produce some cables. Beauty. All right. Now, eventually, I will build 3 more right over there in that corner, but for right now, Yeah, I'm almost out of cables. Whoops. Yeah, I'm out of cables. So for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the production area, and we're going to produce just a buttload of cables, because we're going to do it to the longest possible extension, which is 20 meters per cable between extenders. So we're going to bring this over to the production area. Oh, God. This thing is so wonky. Sure, you're coming with me. No! Damn it. It's fine. It's totally fine. Nope, 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 stop. Oh, God. Oh, son of a bitch. You stop. Oh, God. We're just gonna drag him. You. Yeet. Gimme you. Gimme you. And yeet. Cool. So what I want to do is I'm going to hook up power from myself to the fabricator, and we're actually going to fabricate this stuff just because it's so much faster to fabricate it than anything else. So we're going to do 5, 10. So this will give us 50. This will give us 100 extension cables, give or take, or 100 things to extend. So we're going to let this produce for a while here. And I'm just going to see. I did try the magazines again, just so everybody is understanding. They do not work. I think the magazines are an attachment to the weapon, like an upgrade. So, like, if you had, like, extended mags or some shit, you could replace it back to the original, is what I'm kind of thinking here. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks. I also learned, where is it? Okay, I didn't unlock them. I learned what these do. The voltage minimizer. So, these are amazing. Especially because, if you see there it says voltage minimizer, it's a module for fabrication and production enhancer. Same thing here. But if you look at the... If you look at this, there's little spots here you can plug them into. Which is actually really, really cool. So you can change your manufacturing to be able to have these buffs. So, like the voltage minimizer, for example, it uses 80% less power. Amazing, but it's 40% slower. So it's one of those things where it's specific to your need kind of deal. Cool, I don't need that anymore. Give me that. Okay, so I need... Let's split... 5 iron. I just want to see here. Oh, that's going to build because I have all the materials right here. I need to go here. Went too far. Went too far. Here it is. In plastic. Okay. So I have 10. I don't need this many. We're not going to be using more than 10. You know what? I lied. It's very possible. But all we're going to do is take this power, and we're going to run it down there. Then once it's ran down there, we're going to do fabricator. I do like that it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. No. And then we're going to do another one right here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Ah! And we're going to do it like this. And we're going to... I know I'm using a lot of materials. I like it to look neat. We're going to put it right. You know what? I want this to go as far as possible. Oh, poop. Nope. We'll do that. And now this is where I did it a little different in this game. So I built one here to give power to this one. I would then build another one in the middle. And actually, let me get this out of here. Just because, oh god. You wibble wobbles. There. How much petrol do... Wow, it uses no petrol. That's awesome. Yeet. And then we'll take this. And we'll just go yeet. Then we take this. We do the same thing, except we're going to do it right in the middle. This is where I had the boat connect into, and I also ran it off to this way for the production area. And see how I'm almost out of cable already? We already used 100. That just shows you like how insane this is. And let's put it over here, actually. Let's put it right there. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll grab that. Come here. Grab this. Put you here. Then we'll take this. And we'll run it right here. Turn that off. Now, what we're also going to want to do is we're going to want to build a battery bank. And actually, I didn't need this here. This is where I built the battery last time. Ha, 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 ha. I knew it. So let's grab battery. Let's build it right there. Sure, why not? And then we'll just shred this thing. Oh, wait, no. Ha 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 ha. Can't do that yet. We'll go build the packs for the battery. So we'll do this. We'll do... We need... Add all missing parts. I think, right? Do I have alloy frame on me? I do. We're going to add all missing parts to queue. And the person who gave me that comment, dude, you are awesome. I'm calling you out again. You're awesome, dude. And then we'll also get this building. And then we'll add... We'll come back in a second. We'll build that. There we go. And we'll just let the power from the turbines being produced power this. And then we'll just go here and we'll do this. And we'll add all parts to queue. And we're going to run over to the battery. And we'll let that build. Now what we're going to do as well is we're going to shred this damn thing. Because I feel stupid. Because I forgot that I made a buffer of power. Now we wait. You done yet? We're almost done. There you go. Cool. And now it's just going to get the power. So we're going to grab this. And we're going to do that. And done. Just like that. Now, we are pretty much out of time for this episode. What we're going to do right quick, though, is we are going to... We're going to go build that water tank. I'll show you how I ran the power down to it, because it's not here. I don't even know where that goes to. And that's also the reason why I put an extender here. I'll build one here so that it splits off, and then it goes even farther over to here and down. And then we'll just do this, and we'll just jump, and we'll... Oh. Let this build. Now, I don't turn these on immediately because of the reason that the power is not fully done yet. So, At some point, yeah, we'll hook it up, but the power, the turbines aren't completed just yet. So we don't want to actually run power down here because that takes power, that takes power. We need to have enough to be able to handle pretty much everything. And then what we do is we'll take any small fresh water containers and we'll plug it into the water tank so that it starts to produce. We'll grab that, and then we'll take this, plug it in, and that's it. So, well, I'll actually show you. I have 11 meters of that. Damn. I think I can actually make a couple. Just kidding. I need rubber. I'll show you how I at least run this cable, and then I'll end the episode. So we'll come over to here. Come on. So we'll do... Shh. Hush you. We need build. We'll do 5. And then we'll do... Then we have... Yeah, plastic and iron. We're good there. I'm not using the plastic on me, am I? No. I don't even need that much. They're just going to end that. So what I do with water... Is that water? That is fresh water. Cool. Actually. I also learned those have health, and if you just chuck them down a really deep hole, they'll just explode. So, what I do, while this fills, is I will grab a pipe, I will climb the ladder, because it stays with you the whole time, and then we'll come over to here, and then I will plunk it right here, right on the edge. Because this is going to be the direction that the water is going to flow up to the actual pods, and it goes straight up. Power is exactly the same, except going down from up there. So, with that being said, we're going to end this episode. Can you not glitch? We're going to end this episode of The Last Caretaker here. Next episode, everything should be finished. I don't know. In the next, I should be able to do some stuff offline. With getting this done, because this was kind of boring this episode, but I wanted to show you why I felt so stupid. But either way, hopefully this was very informative. And hopefully you all don't make the same mistake I did. So definitely just get everything prepared before you get here. But anyway, thank you all so very, very, very much for watching today's episode of The Last Caretaker. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending when you're watching this, whether it be the day or night. And I hope you all have a good one. Goodbye, everybody.